Hey. All right, I call this meeting to order at 4:30 PM. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Both directors are present. Moving on to approval of the agenda. Are there any changes?
No, they're not.
Would you like to motion?
I motion to approve the agenda.
All right, I second. Agenda approved. Moving on to public comment. There are no members of the public in person or online. So we will move on to approval of the minutes. Let's see. I will motion to approve the minutes.
I will second.
All right, minutes are approved. So moving on to item 4, discussion regarding park and facility rental process and insurance requirements.
Okay, so we put this on the agenda at the request of the committee. At the board meeting, we had some questions regarding this. So this is just some information that we provided about our normal process. And just to kind of break it down here, the district is self-insured through SDRMA, and SDRMA explicitly prohibits insuring any renters or events on the property, or their events on the property. So because of that, we do require renters to obtain like event policy insurance, and if there's alcohol served, they do have to obtain an additional coverage along with that. Renters typically get that coverage through their homeowners insurance, or there's different agents that offer event policy insurance. If in the event that they are unable to locate any provider, we do also offer, or excuse me, we do not offer it. SDRMA offers event policy insurance, and we provide that to customers that need somewhere to find that insurance, and I've included that in the packet as well. And then also a handout from SDRMA regarding special events and things of that nature and why they don't cover that. So we to date have not had any issues with renters getting this insurance. I mean, sometimes it may take a little bit of time getting the agents to get back with them and stuff, but we have not encountered a situation to date where a renter was unable to obtain renter's insurance for their event. So, in the memo is also some further insurance requirement details, and outlines why the whole reason for it. And I mean, really, it comes down to renters rent the facilities, and heaven forbid something happened. So it is there to protect them in the event that something unfortunate happens. So, if there's any questions.
I was just curious. We don't know what it runs. It all depends on people there and all that, right?
Yeah, and it depends on the insurance company that you go through, obviously. You're talking about like the cost
With
of it.
this one, yeah.
Yeah, with SDRMA, I'm not sure what the actual cost is. Like I had mentioned before, we've never had anyone come back and be like, no, that's just prohibitively expensive for us to do it. But I looked into the one that was provided as well, and it's like $88 an event.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've heard somewhere like around $50-$75 on the other policies. So it depends, I think.
So it sounds like actually a good plan.
Yeah.
Then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if there's anything that you guys would like us to change about the process or anything, we are going to be updating the forms because they are a little outdated. We're going to make them a little easier, a little more explanation for renters and things like that, and explain the insurance requirements a little further there. So.
Okay.
Do they apply for the facility online, or is it all paper? They bring it?
They can apply online. But we have a lot of people come in because they want to come in and like see the space and things like that.
Ask all
So,
the
yeah.
questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
So when they get the form to fill out to rent our facility, then they're also getting the form for the insurance requirements as well?
Yes, yeah, they're explain, all the requirements are explained, and then one of our like personal requirements is that they provide proof of insurance before we lock down the date for them, so that we don't have these dates, sitting out there with no insurance on them.
Great. Anything else on that one? No? All right. Well, I appreciate the extreme detail on that, going over it and everything, so that way, if anyone comes in, everybody's on the same page, and then, they get all the information that they need. So appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. On to number 5, review and discussion regarding park and recreation events.
So I think probably the number one thing we probably want to talk about is Christmas tree ceremony. So I did provide the flyer there, so you guys could take a look at it. That is going out on our social media and stuff. We didn't put it in the bills because it's on the 5th, and so most people don't get their bills by then, and it's kind of expensive to print in the bills. But we're going to be putting, I was telling Gina before you arrived, we're going to be putting these up at like the post office and, various business and stuff.
Nice.
So then I've also provided some, I only printed one set, but I provided some additional flyers. Some of them you might have seen, they're baking classes that are happening next month and then in December. And then the top 3 flyers, the drum class that we have going on next door is being provided by an organization called Drawing Together. And it's a nonprofit organization, and she actually partners with local teachers and provides classes like this. So she's done this program up in Wrightwood, where it's basically an after-school program where she goes over to Wrightwood Elementary and walks the kids participating over for the class, and they do these art classes. So she was interested in trying that here, and we feel like it's a great opportunity because we have a park full of kids all the time. So we're going to start out slow. We're going to start with 3 classes on Thursdays. One of the teachers, she is going to walk kids over from Phelan Elementary, and then obviously we're going to invite the Piñon Hills kids too, and that's the early dismissal day. So we're going to provide a teen drop-in class like at the 12:45 mark, and then at the 1:45 mark is when the elementary kids will come over, and we're going to do like an art exploration class with them, and then after that is a game design class. So it's going to be 3 in a row, and we're going to see how it goes. It's going to be an 8-week class, and if it's successful, then we're going to look at doing it in the fall next year as well. So
Awesome.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. Nice. And for the tree lighting, we did confirm the choir. You confirmed Santa. Sorry, I'm having a hard time concentrating. I have not heard back for my request for the fire department yet to
Okay.
deliver to escort Santa.
Okay.
So I'm still waiting for my application to be approved.
Okay.
So, but don't see a problem with it, but
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know if we kind of have discussed a little bit of how we're going to do the layout a little bit different this year. We're going to try and utilize, because we have all these sidewalks now, we're going to try to utilize the big pavilion over there that's in the middle of the park to set up like the hot chocolate and the fire department and things like that. We're going to try and do like a lighted pathway over that and we're going to have the ceremony more on the other side of the tree, because it's like if you go out there, the way the sidewalks are, it makes more sense now to do it on that other side. Mr. Fish has provided us a recommendation on new sound equipment, so hopefully that will be better this year. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
So.
Perfect. Appreciate that. All right. Did you have any questions on any of this? Okay. All right. So, update on Phelan Farmers Market.
It is still going well. We had a pretty good turnout this week. Even with the construction and stuff, it doesn't seem to have slowed anyone down coming here. So she will be closed the week of Thanksgiving. So.
Good. All right. Update on Teaching Garden.
So, Ms. Hannon has begun deconstruction of the current garden as we're, preparing construction on the new garden. So we have canceled the remaining 2 classes for this year. Once we do the ribbon cutting, et cetera, we're going to do like a restart of the classes over there. We have been in discussion, possibly working a little bit with the Serrano FFA group, and so we're tentatively starting to kind of discuss that too. So.
Good. Yeah. Perfect. All right. Update regarding Phelan Community Park expansion and improvement project.
So George provided a pretty thorough update last night. I don't know if you want me to expand at all on that. There's been no construction this week because of the changes and stuff, so they should be back out there next week.
Okay. Good.
I'm good.
I just don't want to rush if you have anything. Number 9, staff report. Anything additional?
Just what I've included.
Okay. And committee comments? Anything additional?
I would just say I'm excited about the new
Yeah.
Me too.
ideas. This is, and I like the Thursday minimum day.
Yeah.
Possibly some parents aren't even in town, so they can come and, not that we need to be babysitters, but keep them busy, keep them out of trouble.
They're here
Yeah.
anyways, so we
Yeah.
might as well.
So anyways, I appreciate that. Those are good.
Yeah.
Good
yeah.
ideas.
I agree. I definitely appreciate the expansion on, the events that we're adding. It's definitely refreshing. I like, all of the new classes for the kids and stuff, and yeah, appreciate it a lot. All right. Review of action items.
I have noted none.
Okay. So then we have our next meeting scheduled for February 10th.
Yes.
And that'll be tentative because we will do committee assignments in December, and then we'll know. Do we always do the January ones though with all the committees and then start?
I will have to look, because I believe that
Okay.
is the case.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, if we have nothing else, then we will adjourn at 4:43 p.m. Thank you.